All right, so this video is on channels I've unsubbed to. Now, I've unsubbed to a lot. Lately, the newest one was I unsubbed from No Thanks Doug because it was just getting crazy. Uh, Women saying that he was showing naked photos of him and everything. So I unsubbed from that. Now, it was a great channel at one time, and it was pretty funny, but I don't know what happened. It went south or something. I don't know. But I unsubbed. I got all these birds today. I don't know what it is today. They are just all over today. So I unsubbed from Doug. I unsubbed from Natasha Cooper's channel. I unsubbed from I don't know. I got to write all these down so I can repeat them. Who else did I unsub from? I unsubbed from the DeLorean. I unsubbed from LTS or whatever. All these channels that were good at one time, but I don't know what happened. It just went crazy with the drama, and now there's always arguing on it. And I did sub to a new channel called uh, Shorty's Getaway, and all she does is promote channels, and that's pretty cool. So I've been watching that, and I have unsubbed from a lot. And boy, I tell you, these little birds today, they are just all over the place. I don't know if you can see them out there. There's just flocks and flocks of them today. And I don't know. But yeah, I had to unsub from some of them. And don't get me wrong, great channels at one time. They were great. I might go back, but I needed to take a break. So I unsubbed from a couple of them channels today. Uh, if I want to watch stuff about cases, YouTube cases or whatever, I'll watch certain people where it ain't a bunch of madness or anything like that. So I've been watching a lot of Burden of Proof. Uh, Alex Erickson, um, True Crime and Terror or whatever. I'm wherever there's not a lot of drama and madness and yelling and screaming. I even, like I said, I even unsubbed from Natasha Cooper's crime channel. It just, I don't know what happened to these channels. They were great channels, and then something happened to them. I don't know. They went mad or something, or I'm not sure. But I do want to thank Shorty's Getaway. Great woman. Thanks for posting my channel, and I've already had a couple people check out my videos from her channel. So I appreciate that. And if I can help a small channel out, I'll sub to them just to help, just to try and get their channel. Now, do I watch all their content? No. Especially if it's a woman and it's woman stuff. I don't watch it, but I'll sub to help that channel. We all got to help once in a while. So just letting you know, I did unsub to a couple channels. And I might go back after the drama and madness calms down. But for now, I can't be a part of any of that kind of stuff. Believe it or not, if you watch that stuff too long, it affects your whole life. You start becoming like these people. And I was just, I'm just, I just back out of it, and I'll unsub for a while, not watch it. And then I might go back and sub. And do I have anything against these people that I unsub? No. Personally, no. It's just not my kind of content. And, when people start saying bad things and, people getting in trouble and attacked, I got better things to try and do than watch stuff like that. So, but once again, I want to give a thanks to Shorty's Getaway for promoting my channel, and yeah, I think I got a couple subs out of it and everything. And Rome wasn't built in a day. Well, a couple days probably, but I don't know. I'm just like every other person. Uh, if we watch enough YouTube and the things we watch, well, it rubs off on you. And the next thing you know, we become madmen, mad, crazy women. I don't know. Once again, I don't have anything against these people personally. It's just they're being attacked. People that are in their chats are being attacked. And that's when it's time to take a break and unsub or whatever they do, and then go back once it calms down and the madness is over with. Then you resub. I've done that before. I've been on YouTube for about, I don't know, 10, 12 years or so. So, I've done that before. Subbed, watched it, and then it get crazy or whatever, and then you unsub and uh, you resub once the madness goes away. I think they call it YouTube drama or whatever. They're labeling it now as YouTube drama channels or whatever, but I don't know. Hey, I just sing and play guitar and do movie stuff and radical stuff or whatever. I don't go real life on people, but I don't know. But once again, thanks to Shorty's Getaway for promoting my channel. And it's a nice thing that she does. She don't get paid for it. And I like her setup, her studio or whatever. So thumbs up to her. And the rest of the people that sub to my channel, that seen my channel on her channel. Then yeah, that's about it. But I did unsub to them channels, and I'm unsubbing from other channels. And I'm not telling people what to do. You don't have to unsub. I am, because I just don't want to be wrapped up into it. And viewers and subs are being wrapped up into it and getting attacked. And like I said, when that happens, I just back out for a while and go back. And after it chills, after it calms down, then you go back. And I've been watching this stuff, and I'm becoming what I've been watching, a bunch of mad stuff. People constantly yelling and screaming. and people arguing, and then you're like, oh my God, it's like an entity entered our body or something, a spirit. And I'm like, this is unreal. And then your whole life starts going down the tubes, and you're like, what is going on? So for me, for my own good, for now, I unsubbed from them channels. Um, but like I said, I got nothing against them people, and I might go back and watch them. But it's just too crazy. It's too drama, too, this whole thing now. Last night I was watching a channel, and they were talking about no thanks Doug, and he was putting up photos of women with their breast out or something. I was like, what the heck is going on? No, no. So I watched the video, and yeah, and she was a beautiful woman, no doubt about that. You know, I think some of these dudes need a break from YouTube, and some of these women too. But they become slaves to their channels, meaning they're making money off their channels, so they have to do it every day or they don't make money. I'd hate to be in that predicament where you're obligated to be on YouTube or you just don't have no money. I mean, it's cool to make your own videos, and if you have a Patreon or whatever, or Snapchat or whatever it's called, and you're making a few bucks on YouTube, hey, that's cool. But when it becomes your full-time job, then you're obligated to it. It's the only way you have to make money. So you got to be on YouTube every single day, or it's your bread and butter. And I'd hate to be like that, where thank God the Lord gave me these hands to make money and a mind. I don't know. Like I said, I got nothing against these people that I unsubbed from, but it's just getting a little bit crazy. I like crazy, but not that crazy. I don't know. A lot of people talking about No Thanks channel, investigates channel or whatever. Like I said, I've been watching them for a while. And yeah, he's gone off the deep end a couple times. And, I've even commented in his chat, dude, you need a break. You need to get away, take a break. But, who am I to say anything to anybody what they should do? All you could do is sit back and watch the train wreck. I don't know. I hope he takes a break. I hope nothing bad happens, to any of the viewers. I've been watching these channels where there's viewers that are saying they're going to kill themselves or whatever. And I'm like, oh my God, this is unreal. This has gone too far. Why? I don't know why. I don't know why these people do what they do, but they do it. You can't judge them. You can't tell them how to run their channel. They don't care about nothing but views, subs, Snapchats, chitty bang bangs, and whatever else they call them. I don't know. No, I don't know. I'm just a normal dude. I don't know. I mean, I like drama, but not every single day, 24/7. It'll brainwash you. I don't know. I mean, I love music, but not 24/7. it'll brainwash you too. You know, I don't know. But I do want to give a shout out to Shorty's Getaway. Thank you for promoting my channel, and I did get some subs out of it. Hey, even if it's 1 sub, 2 subs, 3 subs, if it gets you more views on your, you know what? My Aerosmith video, Come Full Circle, is almost up to 1,000 views. It is between Aerosmith's Come Full Circle and Tesla's Say Goodbye to Paradise. I almost got 3,000 views on my Tesla video. No, I don't know. You folks be safe. Once again, I don't have anything against these channels that I unsubbed from, but right now they're not healthy for me. And a lot of them are mixed up in things they shouldn't be mixed up in. And, you know, we think we're watching law-abiding citizens, but behind the scenes of YouTube, they're 5-time felons or whatever. And you're like, oh my God. You know, what do we do? I don't know. No, I don't know what to do. All you could do is unsub or not watch it, you know. It don't mean a thing. Baby, what's the story? Did you find another man? You don't look back, I guess you away. I used to feel your fire, but now it's cold outside. And you're back on the street like you didn't miss a beat. Yeah. Here, you guys play it. Here, take my guitar. You play the song. You sing the song. I've been doing it for too long. My voice is shot. My brain is shot. I need a vacation myself. I could use a vacation, a beautiful woman, and that's about it. That's all I really need right now. But what can you do? I don't know. Take one day at a time, folks. And don't hurt yourselves. There ain't none of these YouTube channels that are worth hurting yourself over. If I had a penny for every time I went into one of these chat rooms and people flying off the handle or whatever, I'd be rich. How have you been? We all miss you in the way that you grin. The day is necessary. Every now and then, for the soul to move on, and giving my back again. Fly on, angel, fly on, my friend. Learn to love, learn to love again. Do you guys want to play it? Here. Go on. I'll let you use my guitar. Go on. There you go. Let me check my chat. Glenna Dixon. Hello, Glenna Dixon. You're welcome here from Pennsylvania. Ah, you got vampires out there? I want to suck your blood. Oh, wait, that's Transylvania. That ain't Pennsylvania. That's Transylvania. I keep forgetting. You're welcome here. You're welcome here. If you need subs or anything or views on your videos, excuse me. Check out Shorty's Getaway and put your video up there or your channel up there, and you might get some people to view your channel. I'll check it out myself. Glenna Dixon. Yeah, Transylvania's vampires. I'm sorry, Miss Dixon. I was like Pennsylvania, and I was just watching some of that Helmstein movie. Van Helmstein. I don't know why Pennsylvania. I was like, nah, vampires. But that's Transylvania, not Pennsylvania. Transylvania. I don't know. Maybe there is vampires in Pennsylvania. I want to suck your blood. Okay. Went out to Pennsylvania, baby. I think I got bit by a vampire. Yeah. I went out to Pennsylvania. No, I think I got bit by a vampire. All I remember is someone came up to me and said, I want to suck your blood, yeah. Miss Dixon, here, you play it. Go on, you can use my guitar. You can sing and play that one. I don't have a channel, but I don't care. for the creators you're talking about. I know. Yeah, at one time, years and years ago, they were great channels. You know, um, I don't know what happened to. I don't know. I have no idea what happened to these channels. They just have gone ballistic. You can't. I don't. I'm just a food guy. I'm just a food guy. I just go in and I deliver the food to the channels, and I'm like, yeah, this is unbelievable. Also, when they go real life, I just can't no more. I know. I don't. I know. Oh, I got a new person in my chat. Mystical. Hello, Mystical. You're welcome here. I don't go. I do movie skit stuff and crazy stuff, but I come out and say it's not real. You know, it's a skit or it's acting or whatever. You know, they don't. I'm like, if it's fake, then just say it's fake. I'll still watch your channel if it's like a script or something. You know, but when they just flip out, you know, one night I was watching Doug and I was like, uh-oh, this he's snapping, and he did. You know, now we don't know what these people do behind closed door. We can't judge them, you know, but I can make the choice of unsubbing from them and not being a part of it. BK would be great. Condom advertisement. Yeah, it would be. How do these people get themselves wrapped up into this stuff? I don't know. Hello there, old friends. Not so long it was to the end. We played outside in the pouring rain. And on the way up, we started over again. Living our dream, boy, you want to. Lord, it won't stop. That's how it happened, living life by drop. I don't know. It is crazy. I unsubbed from a couple of them. People were like, why? I'm like, because it's madness. It's driving me mad. My videos are starting to become mad. So I unsubbed. You know, I'll go back after the madness calms down. Thanks to you, I'm much obliged. Had a pleasant stay. Now it's time for me to go. Autumn moonlights my way. Now I smell the rain. It's heading my way. And I've grown so tired. Mystical, you want here? You play it. Go on. I know you could do it. Selena, Miss Dixon, here you go. You could do it. Go on. I have faith in you. Break out some Moulin Rouge. I don't know, but you know what? I'm glad I got away from some of them channels. I still watch, but I don't sub, and that's my power. You know, I might not be able to have these people listen to me or whatever, but where my power is unsubbing. You know, I could put in there, hey, I'm unsubbing to this. When it goes back to being a good channel, I'll resub to the channel. They all have drank the Kool-Aid and got stuck in the rabbit hole. I know they can't get out. They just cannot get out of it. And like I said, they became slaves to their channel. See, I'm not monetized. I don't have snippety snap chitter chats, chitty chitty bang bangs. I'm not obligated to nothing. If I don't want to make a YouTube video for a day, I don't have to. People are like, your views will drop, your sub. Well, go ahead. When I started off on YouTube, I had 0 subs and 0 views until I started playing music. And then I started getting subs and views. You know, once again, I have nothing against these people personally, but I can't be a part of that. You know, especially this stuff they're talking about that no thanks Doug is putting photos of women on there. Now, I'm a single dude. All right. I'm single. I got kids. They're all grown. I'm a single dude. You know, who don't want to look at beautiful women, but when they're doing it, you know, like that, I was like, oh man, I'm done. I got to break away. And once again, I got no problem with these people personally. It's just, you know, it went from crime channel to madness, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. And I did. I unsubbed to a couple of them, and you know, a lot of them, and I might go back if it changes. You know, it is mystical. It's. I'll tell you what. I was shocked myself when I started seeing some of the stuff, and I'm just like, pull the plug. Tell the camera guy, pull the plug before he has a meltdown on video. And nobody listened, and the meltdown came. And a lot of people do sub to people, I think, just to see them make a fool out of themselves, you know, or to watch the train wreck or something. And I'm not about that, you know. I don't want to be about that. I want to be good. I like treating women good. If I can lift a woman up and make her feel important, hey, I did my job. If I can make one dude pick up the guitar and play a song because he heard me or something, and I'm an idiot, you know, and I tell people that, well, I'm an idiot, but you know, if it makes that person over there want to be in music or whatever, or if it puts a smile on their face and makes their day go a little bit better, then hey, I did my job as a human being, right? right? I think you would think. I don't know. No, I don't know. I fall in love every day with a YouTube woman. I even did a video. Is it possible to fall in love with a YouTube woman? It's possible, but if they have their own channel and it's a drama channel or whatever they're calling them now, that's got to be stressful on a relationship between a man and a woman. It would have to be. You would have to give, you know, depending on what predicament you're in, you would have to give a little bit and say, all right, she likes her YouTube, so let's do her YouTube thing and let's support her with that. But a lot of these ladies on YouTube, a lot of these women on YouTube are very talented women. I'm not talking about videos. I mean things they do on the side. You know, very talented women. No, I don't know. World's gone crazy. Can we agree on that? The world has gone cuckoo. And slowly but surely, it's dragging all of us with it. You know? Can we agree to disagree on that? I don't know. Is there any compromising anymore on YouTube? I don't know. I don't care. Like I said, I watch all kinds of videos. But when you're watching videos and the next thing you know, you're going down that rabbit hole with them, you're like, ugh, this ain't good for my mental abilities or whatever. Mystical says her kids are all grown up, so she's had enough drama for 3 lifetimes. I know. Well, I didn't raise my kids. I wasn't there. I just paid money or, asked or whatever, talked to them, whatever. But I don't even really talk to them too much because, they have their own lives and stuff. And they don't know. They were just babies when I left. So they don't know. And pretty much these days, no one really cares. As long as you send money to them, they don't care. My opinion of it. I'm just saying that's my opinion of it. They don't care as long as the birthday money comes in, Christmas money. Some of these kids today, they don't care if they ever meet their parents as long as they're getting money. You had 5 kids. Oh my God. You're still sane? Yeah. Oh my God, look at the size of this crow that just came up to my bird feeder. He couldn't fit on it. You're not going to be able to fit on my bird feeder there, crow. He's got to be a good 2-pound crow. It's huge. You had 5 kids and you're still sane, so that's good. Worry, sickness, miles upon it. To rest my head, I'll take a light. Well, outside, the girls are dancing. But when she's down, it just don't seem right. I'm playing second fiddle to a dead man, up to my neck in her disgrace. I'm like a beaten dog that's walking on the Broadway, 'cause there ain't no way to stay. Sister love screaming, somebody else's name. Yes, Mr. Cole. You be safe too. Great weekend. Is it already the weekend? Good God. Days have gone by and it's already the weekend. I thought it was Tuesday. Yeah. Yes, be safe. Thank you for stopping in, Mystical. Do you have a channel, Mystical? If you do, I'll check it out. I know Selena Dixon said she don't have one, so. But there you go. Once again, I got no problems with these other channels that I unsubbed. It's just mentally not good for people, and so I unsubbed from some of them for a while. And like I said, that's our power as a viewer. We might not have to agree with them. We might not agree with everything they say, but you can't do nothing. The only thing you really could do is say, hey, I'm gonna unsub for a while. This is madness, and then you unsub, and then wait until the madness goes away and it goes back to being a regular channel like it was, and then resub, and that's the only thing we could really do. So, but I do want to thank the two ladies that stopped in, and it's 7 o'clock. Time to rock. I got a belly full of beer. No, that's a song. And I'm gonna get off here myself. It's addicting. YouTube is also very addicting, especially for people that ain't drink. That have quit drinking, doing heavy drugs and stuff like that. Your body is craving some kind of an addiction, and YouTube can be an addiction itself. Now, I got to go to the bathroom because I drank too much soda and coffee today. I'll be right back. So, yeah, be safe when you go into some of these chat rooms. That's all I could pretty much say. And why are they going live on people? I don't know. They go live on people. Other people are going to go live on them. And then it won't be too pretty. It'll be ugly. And it's just unreal. So I did unsub from a couple of them. And I'm going to continue to unsub from a couple of them because every day it's the same thing. Yelling, screaming, and, you know, you never want to upset women. You know, that's the least of your problems. Or the worst of your problems if you upset a woman. Hey, Ricky Compton, how you doing? Ricky says he hopes Johnny Depp wins his. He hopes Johnny Depp wins this case. He he already. Johnny Depp didn't crap in his bed. It was me. We were there writing the movie songs. I'm like, I can't find the dang bathroom in this place. It's huge. I seen a bed and I went for it. I used to like Naomi Judd. Oh yeah, Miss Judd passed away. My condolences to her family. Yeah, I used to listen to the Judds when I was younger. Grandpa tell me about the good old days and Mama, he's crazy. Mama, he's crazy. Crazy all the time. Yeah, it's sad. But she had problems, you know, and she was older. But my condolences to the family. All right, now I got to go because there's a crime channel on. And I just got a notification for it. And I want to go ahead and once again I want to thank Shorty's Getaway for promoting my channel. Uh, Great job, and she don't get paid to do anything. She's just helping people. And I've already met some new people, and I got some views out of it and some subs out of it. So, folks, check out Shorty's Getaway. And great channel, great people on it, very nice, polite people. And yeah, you know. Oh, Ricky, did you get hit with the rain? It was pouring here today like a madman. It was just, it was not. I had my wiper blades on full blast and still couldn't see. You had to use your coffee mug your Dave's Guitar Channel coffee mug to bail you out. I got two of them, so if it gets that bad here, I'll have both coffee cups in each hand bailing myself out. Yeah. Hey, did you, Ricky? Did you watch Dave's channel last night? good. It's a good thing. Well, Joe wasn't on there last night, and then Krellbar was on there, but something happened to Krellbar, man. I was watching him, and he was perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden, boom, something happened. I hope he's okay. I hope he was okay because he just looked like he was getting ready to faint right in his chair. I wonder if is he diabetic or anything? I don't know, but I was like, man, whoa, what happened to Crowbar? Crow looked like he was gonna keel over. Yeah, I was like, holy crap, what is going on? Then again, right before that, he told Dave to F off. And then I seen Dave say, what? Dave might have magical, mystical powers that we don't know about. I, I was like, what the heck? I hope he's okay, though. Yeah, I hope he's okay too, man. He's always on there, And I like Crowbar, and Crowbar is funny. Uh, I don't know. But hopefully he's okay. And Jerry was on there last night. I forget his last name, but some of them guitars he had were pretty nice. I like that white one, that Fender he had. That was white. Kind of reminded me of the Jimi Hendrix Strat that Jimmy had. That white one. I was like, man, that's pretty cool. And then Dave showed his new guitar that he's working on, and that looked cool. That natural color, it almost looked like a butterscotch at first, until he held it up real close to the camera. Then I was like, oh, it's a natural wood grain. Yeah, then that's 65, 66. Well, I think he says it's just the parts that are 65, 66. I think he makes the necks himself or something. I'm not sure, but they look pretty sweet, especially that green one, that avocado green, which as soon as I seen that, I had a Fender. I had a Fender Stratocaster, that same color. And the only reason I bought it was because I seen Eric Clapton. There's a rare photo of Eric Clapton with like a greenish metallic Fender Stratocaster. And I had a chance to get one. As soon as I bought it from Guitar Center. As soon as I seen it, I was like, that looks like that Strat that Clapton had. And it was a real cool green, not like in a dark green. It was like a mystical green or something, it was cool. So I bought it, but then I ended up selling it. But he had one of them Strats that looked like that one Clapton had, and I was like, that's cool too. I guess he spray painted it himself with rattle can. Yeah, they looked pretty cool to me. And one Dave's going to be working on looks like that's going to be cool. And I did see that pick guard that Dave had on that. That was like a tortoise shell with maybe chevrons in it, much like, when you look at a guitar. It was a Charvel neck. Yeah, I noticed that too. It was Charvel neck. Yeah, Clapton had one of them green, and it wasn't a real dark green. It was like I don't know how to describe it. It was a cool green color. And I'm really not a Fender big fan. I mean, I love any guitar, but that's why I bought it. I had a couple Fender Strats, but you sell them. Times get good, you buy. Times get bad, you sell. Yeah, I noticed that, Rick. The Charvel neck on it. But like I said, I don't know if I got this giant black crow, and he keeps trying to land. He keeps trying to land on my bird feeder, and he don't fit, and he falls off and flies away. Where was I? The Jet City amp. Yeah, yeah. That I think he was walking around. He showed a Marshall cabinet or a head, and then he showed that Thunder. I think that Thunder was a 410, maybe cabinet. You know, I guess he's selling a lot of stuff. Good God, Ricky. Not another one. Ricky says he wants to ask his wife for a new Les Paul R9 for Father's Day. Good God, you're lucky, Ricky. You know what's going on? I see Gene Simmons is trying to come to the rescue of Gibson guitars, trying to say, let's save Gibson. Well, you can't save Gibson when they're pumping out, you know, guitars that are $60,000 or 10 grand with inflation and everything. Not that they're a bad product, I love Gibson, but they're not using their head. Everybody, not everybody can afford a $5,000-$10,000 guitar, unless you're Ricky Compton. He's got them all over the place. But you just can't. You can't. How are you going to say? I don't know. For one, I would never buy a guitar for 60 grand. The new Gibsons that they just came out with, the limited edition or the reissues or whatever, 60 grand. I mean, come on. You could buy a house for that. How you can't save. If Gibson was pumping out $400 or $500 guitars, then you might be able to save, but not when you're pumping out guitars um, that are $5,000-$10,000. You're only appealing to a certain group of people, and that group is people with money, big money. I don't even know if I would buy, if I had 5 grand, I don't even know if I would buy a brand new Gibson. I probably would try and save money and buy a used Gibson, as long as it's in great shape. I just can't see spending that kind of money. Now, if I had millions, well, sure, I'd blow 60 grand on a. Yeah, I would have bought one of Neil Sharon's or Neil Sean's. Neil Sean's selling all his stuff, Ricky. He's got all kinds of SGs, Les Pauls. He just put everything out on a list. I seen the list yesterday. The Troglodytes are Trogley's guitar channel. You watch him. He was just on yesterday showing it. Neil Sharon from Journey and all kinds of guitars he had. Yeah, I can see maybe 2-3 grand on a guitar. Maybe getting a real good used Gibson, a $10,000 Gibson for, or a $9,000 Gibson, 5,000 for $2,500 or whatever. But to blow that kind of money on one guitar, and then the neck snap off of it. And you're like, oof. Oh my God. Hey, Neil Sean had all kinds of SGs, Ricky, going from like anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000, I think. Big giant lit, probably over 100, 200 guitars. Yeah, he's got some sweet guitar, and he had that prototype, I think, for $5,000 or $10,000 at Les Paul with the Floyd Rose in it when they first came out with that thing. A lot of people were saying Alex Lifeson was the one that came out with that, but no, Neil Schroen was the one that came out with that Gibson with a Floyd Rose in it, I think, before Alex Lifeson, which they're both great guitar players, you know. Yeah, he had Paul Reed Smiths. He had a couple Gretches. He had a whole bunch of Fender Tellys, Stratocasters. He had Les Pauls, Customs, Standards. He had a couple Sunbursts, Les Pauls, uh, 59 Les Paul, I believe, with the soap bar pickups in it and everything, and all in good shape too. You know, you could tell they were played, but you know they were taken care of. They were good. You know, good stuff. Yeah, if I had $5,000 sitting around, $10,000, you bet your butt I would have bought one of Neil Sean's guitars. You know, David Gilmour guitar or whatever. Uh, but I don't know. Some of them guitars they were saying were going for 250,000 that Neil Schroen had. Uh, I think they were going for anywhere from 150,000 to 200,000. He had one guitar that Troglodytes uh, said that might be worth $1 million. All right, folks, I got to check out a channel. I just got a notification that I wanted to check out on a case that they're talking about. Ricky Compton, thanks for stopping in. Johnny Military Service is back. Johnny's Military Service said Gene Simmons only cares about Gene Simmons' wallet. He ain't joking. Hi, this is Gene Simmons from Kiss. And Paul Stanley. No, I guess Gene Simmons did something with Gibson with a run of bass guitars. But here's my take on Gibson guitars. They're beautiful, great guitars, but they only cater to the rich man unless you buy used. You know, and I've had a couple Gibsons myself. But I don't know if it'll save Gibson. I mean, they need to. Why ain't they making an Epiphone? Why ain't they making an Epiphone? You can buy an Epiphone, which is all specs from Gibson, pretty much. Um, why ain't Gibson building a $500 Les Paul? You know, arch top with flint. Why? I don't know. Could they? Sure they could, but then they would probably blow the all the guitar dudes out of the water. If Gibson came out with a standard for $500, you might as well kiss everybody goodbye, because everyone would be buying a Gibson Les Paul. Now you can get an Epiphone for what, $5.99, a standard Sunburst with a flame maple top, or a $5.99 or whatever it is, $6.99, brand new. If Gibson did that, they'd be blowing people out of the water. But they don't, they can't, they won't. I think the cheapest guitar they make is $1,000, or not even, $1,200, I think it is. I don't know. I don't run the company. If I did, I'd be like, let's blow them all out of the water. Let's give them a standard for $5.99. That says Gibson on the headstock, and with the book, with the headstock and everything. That's what people buy. People buy name. You pay for that name, though. Gibson, you pay. Same thing with the Kramer name. Now they're trying to make it where the new Kramers that are coming out are $1,200. And I'm like, okay, that's a reasonable price for a neck through Floyd Rose locking tremolo guitar. It's a good price. The guitars rock. They sound great. But anything more than that, then you're going to be in that category where you'll be in that category. Why do people like Kramer guitars? Because they're cheap and they're a great product. That's why. If you look on Sweetwater or any of these, what's the number one selling guitar, whatever, usually it's a Kramer or an Epiphone or something, But my opinion is don't get too carried away. I would never, with a Kramer guitar, I would never go over $2,000 for a guitar. I'm kind of iffy on the $1,200 they want for the SM1. I'm like, can you bring that down a little bit? Because then you're going to blow them all out of the water. Meaning you're going to sell a lot of units compared to Gibson or anybody. But Gibson has got their hands in everything. So even Kramer, I'm sure Gibson is getting a piece of everything Kramer sells. Christopher Valdez says he's got 3 Gibsons. My granddad, Jebediah Kramer, started the Kramer company. I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, grandpappy. But like I said, they Gibson guitars only is looking for that big dollar guy that spends a lot of money on guitars. Maybe I can get a Kramer endorsement. No, I don't know. Why would I want to do it? I can make my own Kramer guitars. All I got to do is call China. I want this guitar. I want it made, shipped to me. You know what they'll say? I make you that guitar, everything you want, stainless steel, frets, everything, Kramer, just like everything. $400. Okay, neck through. I make it neck through for you. All right. And that's what a lot of people. You know, here's the thing: what people don't realize. Gibson sells guitars in China and Japan. So a lot of people been getting guitars, and a lot of guys are like, "Where'd you get that guitar?" Well, I got it from Japan or China. Well, it's not a real Gibson. Oh, yes, it is. See, it is a real Gibson. It's just sold in China, and a lot of people don't realize that, or Japan or whatever. You can't do that. Well, don't tell me that. Call Gibson, because Gibson sells guitars in other countries, and a lot of people try and sell them from China or Japan, and they're real. They're not Chipsons. I know what you're talking about, Christopher. It'd be a Chipson guitar, and even them Chipsons. I've watched a lot of stuff on them guitars from China and Japan and everything that are making them. And some of the reviews I've seen, they'll say, "Oh, well, this is a fake one," but let me tell you, it plays and sounds great. And them people in China and Japan and Indonesia and everything, they take pride in their building of guitars. And I've even I had a Fender Telecaster neck through from Indonesia. It was a neck through Telecaster. It said Fender on it and everything. It's a beautiful guitar, block inlays. And I got one heck of a deal on it, bought it, I sold that too. But as soon as I brought it home and people started to see it, which I got photos of that guitar on my Facebook, I believe, everyone was asking, where the heck did you get that? It was like a real Telecaster, good 1.5 inches, almost 1 3/4 inches thick. It had binding on the front of it. Beautiful guitar. And everyone was like, "Man, that is sweet." And then I'd flip around, check this out, neck through, no bolt on neck. And they were all like, "Oh my God, where'd you get that?" I got it from the pawn shop. I just got lucky, walked in there one day. I seen it. It looked like a nice guitar, but something was odd about it. It had four knobs on it, like a Gibson Les Paul, placed on it like a Gibson Les Paul. 2 humbuckers in it, titanium tuning keys and titanium bridge and pickups. And the knobs were titanium silver or whatever they called it. And I went just to look at it because I never seen one with that kind of stuff on it. And I picked it up and turned it around, and I didn't see a neck plate on it. I was like, whoa, this is all carved out. And I was like, I'll take it. I bought it, brought it home, and then a couple dudes came over to jam, and they were like, "Oh, Telly, you got yourself a Telly." I'm like, "This ain't an ordinary Telecaster." And then they played it, and they were like, "Dude, where did you get this guitar?" "Indonesia." It's all carved out, back of it and everything, neck through. Yeah, sweet guitar. Sold it for like 400 and something dollars, I think. $450. I think I only paid two something, 289 for it. No scratches on it or nothing. I'm still looking for another one of them on the internet. I haven't seen one. I should have never sold it. But now you can get them at Sweetwater. Neck throughs, Telecaster, but they're real thin. They're only about that. They're only like an inch thick. They like cut the guitar in half, the body or something, right down the. The one I had was an inch and a half thick. It was like a real Telecaster. I don't know. I come across great deals and I buy, but then I fall on hard times and I sell stuff that I wish I never sold. So, hey, them Chipsons ain't bad from what I've been watching on YouTube. Some dudes are like, no, this is off, that's off. But I'll tell you what, it's a great guitar. It's made great. And a lot of the dudes I watched were like, well, this can't be a maple top. For this price, $350. There's no way this is a real maple top. And and then they take the whole guitar apart and they're like, holy crap, it's a real maple top, you know. And well, yeah, you know, they make great guitars. And because it comes from another country, people are, it stinks. It ain't American or whatever. I'm like, yeah, well, believe me, I had dudes that played American guitars, vintage, and then played some of the customs that I had that weren't American made. And they were like, this plays better than a $10,000 Gibson. Well, sure. Sounds great too. Well, yeah. How much did it cost you? I don't know. Got it at the pawn shop. You know, I don't know. So, I don't. It's to each their own. Whatever you like. If you got money, then buy a Gibson. Gibsons are great guitars. If you ain't got money, buy yourself a Kramer. Buy yourself a Epiphone or Ibanez or a Jackson or whatever makes you feel good, buy it. That's all I can say. I don't know. Kramer endorsement, Christopher Valdez. Maybe you can get a Kramer endorsement. I wouldn't mind it. Wouldn't bother me. Sure, I could do that. I can talk all day about Kramers. I've been doing it my whole life. Why? Because I'm a Kramer. It comes easy to me. I've had tons of Kramer guitars. The only guitar I didn't have is the new SM1, the Jersey, and the Gary Kramer aluminum neck. But them are used. Them are going for like $2,500. I was like, yikes. Them are pretty much the only Kramers I have. I had the new Assaults, the new Strikers, the new, you name it, I've had it. I even got the one I got now. They don't make that no more. The Kramer Custom Les Paul, which that has jumped up in price dramatically. They had a standard Kramer Les Paul, standard set neck. They wanted $699 for it, and it was just a plain Kramer custom Les Paul with a set neck. Uh, and I was like, yikes, that's expensive. Everything's going up. And yeah, I like any guitar if it's made from China, Japan, Indonesia. Uh, hey, if it plays good, who cares? A lot of these people are like, it plays better than a $10,000 Gibson. Huh? You know, but because it came from another country, everybody, it's garbage, it's junk. You know, I don't know. Yamahas. I've had a lot of Yamaha acoustics, never electrics, acoustics. They sound great. People are like, "What do you play?" It's a Yamaha. Oh my god, yeah, it sounds great. What do you Epiphone acoustics? You know, it's an Epiphone. You need a Gibson songwriter. Well, sure, if you got 20 grand. Yeah, yeah. I would love to have a Gibson songwriter cutaway acoustic, but I ain't got 10 grand laying around to. And my luck, I'd get it and it'd be in pieces, you know, shipping or whatever, or I'd set it down and then it'd fall over and snap the neck. There goes 20 grand. You know, who knows? All right, I got to watch this channel real quick, guys. I hate to get off here. I might be back here later on. Christopher Valdez, thanks for stopping in. Johnny's military service. Ricky Compton. You probably can't even move around in Ricky's house. He's got so many guitars. Ricky, put all the guitars in the boat in case it floods. I know they say women and children first, but it's obvious they don't own a Tony Wyoming SG. The guitars and amps go in the boat first. Hey Ricky, be safe. We got more rain coming tonight, man. It poured all day. It started last night, and I woke up today, and it was just pouring until probably about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Then it let up, and now it's starting to mist out again. I think they're saying rain tonight and tomorrow morning. And then I got Thursday. What's today? Tuesday? Wednesday? Tomorrow, Thursday, I got to cut a yard. Someone called and said, after all this rain, can I cut their yard? So I'm going to go do that Thursday. Got to make them bones. So I went up to the pawn shop today to see what was going on up there. And they had an Epiphone Custom Black there. And they had a 6505 head. And they had a Johnson 112 amp there that was pretty cool. And that 6505 head was really cool. But they wanted I think she said she wanted $700 for the head. So that's a little bit too much for my blood. But what else did she have in there? Oh, she had that Dimebag Darrell guitar in there. That was a set neck. She had two of them. One without a set neck, and the other one was a set neck. And I'm thinking about maybe buying that one that had a set neck in it. I think she was asking $450 for it, and I think it has the nitro finish on it. Maybe, I don't know. And I would only buy it just because some of them Dimebag guitars, they sell. And it didn't have a Floyd Rose on it. If it would have had a Floyd Rose on it, I probably would have put it on layaway or something, but I don't know. But oh, that reminds me, I got to send money to my kid. I think this month is his birthday. Oh. So I got to do that. And I got to get caught up on my internet bill. Then I'll be happy. If I get caught up on my internet bill this month, I'll be happy. Then I owe nobody nothing. I'm not in the hole. So I don't know. But I'm going to check out this crime channel. I'll be back later. And remember, folks, keep playing no matter what. I want to give a shout out to Epiphone. Can you see that? Probably not. Hold on a minute. I want to give a shout out to Epiphone Masterbuilt. Masterbuilt. Beautiful guitars. They really do sound good. And they sounded great plugged in too. So shout out to Epiphone. Shout out to Kramer. Do I get paid from any of these people? No. If I did, I'd have all kinds of guitars again. I'm just doing my job as a guitar guy. So shout out to Kramer, Gibson, and Epiphone. Yeah, if they want me to promote their stuff, I'll definitely do it. I've been playing Kramer guitars for a long time, so I already know they're good guitars. All you got to do is make a couple adjustments to them, and they're all set to go. Oh, and I want to give a shout out to Schecter. Schecter guitars, incredible guitars. If you want my opinion, Schecters are a great guitar. I've had 4 or 5 of them. Beautiful sounding guitars, and they play great. They feel great, play great, and they're set up right out of the box. I was like, yeah, you didn't have to do anything but plug it in and play it. I like Schecters. They're a great guitar. ESP. I've had a couple neck through ESP guitars. I like all guitars, man. I don't know. Some people don't. I don't. I like all kinds of guitars. I believe guitars that are built right, they resonate better, and the sustain on them is better. But a lot of people will disagree with that. You can't tell, you can't do any. My opinion from what I played, I believe that they sound better. The sustain on them is better. I don't know. All right, you folks have a good night. I got to watch this crime channel. I'll be back later, and the rain looks like the rain's moving in again. I got to make some dinner. And I'll talk to you folks later. Thank everybody for stopping in. I want to thank Selena Dixon and Mystical for stopping in. Ricky Compton and Johnny's military service and Christopher Valdez. Sure, Christopher, if Kramer wants me to be a spokesman for him, I could do that. I'll promote all of it. I'll promote every single one of it. I'll play it. I'll show it. I ain't going to tear it apart. Some of these guys, let's tear this baby apart. It's brand new. Don't touch it. Why do you got to fix something that ain't broken? I might take the pickups out of it, whatever, pods, see what kind of pods they are, kind of capacitor or a transistor they're using or whatever. And, Steve figured it out from Steve from Boston channel. He clipped that transistor right off of the volume and he's like, check it out. You got more control. There's things that could be changed, but like I said, Kramer's been in the business for a long time. Since the 80s. And they always made a good product, man, for cheap money. And I'm always in on that. I'm down with that. All right, folks, have a good night. Be safe. I got to eat some dinner, take a shower, and relax. I'll talk to you folks later. Maybe later on tonight. Maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. Madness. YouTube is madness sometimes. Very addicting. I want all you folks to say hello to the Kramer Custom Les Paul. She's a beauty. She is a beauty. Flame maple. Abalone all over it. I like abalone. Mother of pearl, abalone. And I do like tortoise shell on acoustics. Pick guards and stuff. Yeah, there you go. That's my opinion on things. But mainly, I got to send my kids some birthday money, and I got to get caught up on my internet bill. And then I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. I'm alive, so I'm happy about that. Now, you folks have a good night. Be safe.